Hello and welcome to another LEGO DC Superheroes set review. This is Batman v Superman set 76046, Heroes of Justice Sky High Battle. And yeah, I am battling the flu right now, but anyway, quick look at the front of the box. I like how at the bottom corner here, the Lex icon there is showing him as bald. Either he loses his hair in the movie or he's wearing a wig all along. And on the top of the box there, they're kind of doing things a little bit different here. They're showing all the characters in different poses. Like they're still listing out all the characters that will appear in this set, but all different poses apart from Batman showing a one by one scale print, so you know what size it is if you've never bought Lego before. And I'm guessing they're doing that so people won't be able to scan the box art to get the characters print off easily. Maybe that's the idea, I think. Here's a quick look at the back of the box, just planes in different position. And yeah, for the most part people are still left-handed for some reason in Lego stuff. And I kind of don't like how Superman is behind Batman and that icon down there, because Superman's super, right? He's supposed to be the face of DC Comics, not Batman. As much as I like Batman, but oh well. And here's inside the box, of course, another one of these comic books, which if you saw my last video, I comment how this is one of the worst Lego comics to be inside one of these sets, because it didn't really make any sense at all. And there's also a sticker sheet. Yeah, pretty cool Batman logo, Lex Corp logo, and a little screen for the Batwing inside. And this comes with two instruction booklets. One's super tiny and one's super big. Which is, I don't like them when they do that. I always feel like they shouldn't have them the same size or whatever. But one good thing is that the first book actually goes all the way to finishing the Lex Corp helicopter. So if you want to separate this set for whatever reason, you can do that. And just give one instruction with the helicopter set. And here's a good look advertising the other two sets in this page, as well as the LEGO DC Superheroes website. And at the back of this booklet, we have an advert for the Lego Club for kids. And of course, at the end of the page is a parts guide. Two pages of parts guide. Anyway, you can probably see all the parts on the Bricklink website. So yeah, first vehicle we have in this set is the Lex Corp helicopter. A very small piece of helicopter. Not like the Joker ones, you can only set one person in there. And that's the thing, with all the Batwings that we've previously had, it always comes with a helicopter to go against the plane, and this is no exception. This, instead of the Joker helicopters, we get a Lex Luthor helicopter, which is nowhere near as impressive as any of the other two Joker helicopters, because for one thing, all the Joker helicopters can have two people sitting inside at least, and there's actually a lot more functions with them. And this, we have the blades and whatever spinning, but we only have on each side 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side these little flick cannons, which I really don't like. But hey, that's what you get. And inside the sitting area, just like the Batmobile in the other set, there are no studs for the little plate. Not the Batmobile, the Lex Luthor Corporation. Lex Corp forklift does not have many studs on the plate there, so which makes it easier to get the figures in and out, I guess. And with this one, with this lid coming down, the figure won't fall out the vehicle, which is fine. But the other forklift, there's nothing really holding the figure in there. So it's fine for this one, I suppose, and I really don't like these flip cannons too much. For the rest of it, it looks okay, it's solid enough, just a little bit small, a little bit boring. It's especially small when you compare to the massive Batwing that comes in this set. Not the biggest one, I'd say it's a little bit bigger than the previous Batwing that we had in the SuperHeroes line, but still pretty big. And of course it has this and the Batmobile from the movie, both use this new cover plate, which I really like how it goes up and you can make it go sideways. And this one actually uses black Technic connectors instead of blue like the Batmobile, which is I probably should swap them around because there's a lot of blue inside here. And having a bit of blue as a Technic connector makes more sense in the Batplane than on the Batmobile. So that would make more sense. A lot of transparent pieces inside there, which is kind of cool, and some of the transparent piece works with these 4 transparent minifigure holders. Action sticks, whatever they want to call them. They were originally used for like stunts and stuff, which it's okay here. Obviously in the film these 2 don't exist, but in order to make this whole thing secure, they need it. I'm fine with that. That's not too obvious anyway, so that's okay. And other features include this cannon right on top. I'm not going to fire these studs, and you just rotate this piece and the studs will fire. But it's not exactly the best position for this. I think I find it kind of hard. You can't even put your whole hand on it, so you have to use just one finger and fire the studs, so it's a little bit annoying. You got these 2 plates down there that just rotate. They're placed upside down for some reason. I don't know, it's designed plain, I guess. So you move this up, and these pieces fold together like so. I guess this is like the landing position or the shielded position, and this does not look good from underneath at all. Usually I don't care about the underneath so much. It can, if it's just there, it's fine. But with this plane, when you actually have a feature to push this whole thing up, push these wings up, and actually expose the back for a reason, this looks kind of hideous from the side. This is ugly, terrible, really, really bad. And this mechanism here is actually popping up the Batwing a little bit, which is, I guess, is okay. Makes it, kind of curve forward. So if you're looking from the front, you can see the cockpit a little bit more. And well, that piece just fell off. And yeah, the tiny wings are attached to ball pegs, so a lot of movement there if you need it. And the back there, again, just more for aesthetic. These pieces are placed on hinges, but however, you can move them if you really want to. I guess, if you want to say it's like some hinges moving. And apart from that, on the back there's not really much going on. There's actually, I feel like there's more features going on with the Batmobile than this Batplane. And I like Batmobile a lot more than this Batplane. This Batplane does also feel a lot better in hand than the box art and whatnot, but it's just not as good as the Batplane. So let's get Batman out of the way. He has the same figure as the one as the Batmobile, not the same as the Batman v Superman rooftop fight, the really small box, because he has the black and grey two-tone colored plastic legs. Just like Superman in this set, he also has the two-tone blue and red legs, and the Superman in the small box one does not have that. He has a back grapple gun, which actually looks more like a back grapple gun than any previous versions. Just if only this actually came with a piece of string, I would definitely be happy to attach that. So plug that back in there. And just a standard Batman head inside, printed Batman face inside, printed on a black minifigure head, like so. Flick the cape up, and there's a nice print there. I'm not going to mention too much about this, but I do like the silver suit pattern that they printed on this minifigure. I think that looks really good, and this Batman figure does look really good. No glow in the dark with this one either. So if you want the Bat armor and the Bat glow in the dark head, you're gonna have to buy that smaller box for the inferior Bat legs, but this is better version of Batman. Oh boy. Here is Superman with the red legs, of course, and a very nice torso print. I really like it a lot. I like the new hair a lot better than the old one that they used, because they just used the standard Superman hair, even though he did that in the Man of Steel. Angry face and happy face. And here's a quick look at the back there. Yeah, the Superman line's a lot brighter on this version, Batman v Superman suit, compared to the original Man of Steel suit, which is good. Superman meets way more color in this film, and the toys compared to the Batman, now that Batman's in the film. Here is Wonder Woman. I actually really like this figure. I think the print on the torso is good, the flesh color is decent, and as well as the leg print is really good. She does not have a two-tone color leg, which I think she really should have done. They should have had like flesh-colored upper part and red underneath, and printed dark blue on the skin color, but no, they just have red legs. So from the front it's okay, but when you look at the back it goes, ugh, what the hell, that's ugly. So just like some minifigures that I get, I sometimes paint the back of the legs just to uniform it just a little bit, so I might do that with this figure as well. Just gonna lift her hair up so you see the other face and the back print there, and it does look really good. the whole thing looks really nice. And what I like most about this figure is that they actually printed her gauntlets on her arms, which I felt was severely lacking in the original Wonder Woman figure. That I just added some silver bits on the silver Gunner marker pens had a bit of silver paint on her on the original Wonder Woman's arms. And the sort of Roman-y sword and the shield, new print. Kind of nice, a little subtle bird printed on the shield, which I think is good. A few hidden tiny scratch marks on the gold parts. And yeah, this is a really good figure. Might be my favorite figure from this set. I think it is my favorite. Next we have Lex Luthor. I'm conflicted about this figure. First of all, I'm a little bit disappointed that they just used the standard Lex Luthor head from all the other previous sets. So they didn't make a head that was a bit more Jesse Eisenberg, and there's no back head print, even though he has hair on this. So that's a little bit annoying, and it's not even a new expression or anything. So it's just an old head, that reused head. Body looks very much like what he wears in the movie, so the identifier is the body and not the head. The hair, however, the conflicting part comes in that even though they're using the original Lex Luthor head, at certain angles with this silly hair piece, it does look like the Jesse Eisenberg version Lex Luthor. So it's like they can use the original Lex Luthor head and still make him look kind of like that the new version Lex Luthor with this wavy hair. But yeah, so I'm a bit conflicted there. Like it's awesome that they managed to pass it off as a new one, but also a little bit disappointing because they are using the old head, and so now this figure is halfway looking like the new Lex Luthor and not looking like him. So I guess it's like a half cup water full or half cup water empty kind of deal, the way you can look at it. And finally we have another Lois Lane. Here she's got the camera because there's no Jimmy Olsen anywhere. And she's got a black suit, still sort of messy shirt, just like her other version. The other version of her, which was in the Escape from the Escape Pod version, had without the jacket, so it's cool. You have two versions here. She has a slightly annoyed face, and on the back she has a worried face, which is good. Again, new expressions and stuff. That's really nice. But apart from that, you could say this was any female reporter or any female in a suit. It doesn't really look like Lois Lane at all. It could be any female character, so not the best figure in this. In fact, I probably consider this the worst figure in this set. So let's rank the minifigures. Worst one is her. Let's see. The best one is Wonder Woman. I think she's a really awesome minifigure, looking really good. And Superman's good, and then Batman, and then Lex Luthor, and then Lois Lane. Yeah, so worst to best. Hey, so the Lex Corp helicopter is a little bit small. That's why it's like Lex Luthor's stuff just kind of sucks. The Batwing does look good from the top, but the underside is quite ugly, and I don't like it at all. I wish there was some black pieces that you can fit underneath it to smooth it out, make it look better. But for the price this is going for, it's not going too expensive, so I think it's still a good set because you do get 5 really nice. And I think you get some nice minifigures here. If you were only going to get one Batman v Superman set, I'd still say this one's the one to go for if you can't afford it, because get the little tiny box. And the Batmobile one is just more of an add-on set to the movies if you can afford all three. So definitely keep an eye out for this set. Even though there's a lot of disappointing stuff in it, there's still enough good stuff to make it worth it. At least I think. I like the brighter Superman suit, I like the Wonder Woman figure, and you know, these three are just meh. Phew. So if you've enjoyed this video, found it useful, please considering clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you feel about this set or any of the other Batman v Superman sets, or maybe some of the new Marvel sets that have also come out recently. I would appreciate it a lot if you check out my other videos. I've done a lot of other reviews on Lego, done some animation, and I've done some review on bootleg Lego as well as other toys. I appreciate that a lot if you check out those videos without ad block, and I appreciate it as well if you check out Patreon if you want to. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys soon. Whose side are you on? I think that's a Civil War thing, not Batman v Superman.